Hello, this is the video on sort of course logistics. Okay, so the course structure. We'll have 2 units a week. Associated with each unit will be homework exercises, and those will be due Thursday and Sunday night at midnight. So Thursday 11:59 p.m., Sunday 11:59 p.m. Each unit will have a couple different parts. So on the course website, there will be video and slides on course concepts, and there will also be videos doing exercise examples where I work through a number of problems and explain how I'm thinking about the problems in a way that will help you to think about the problems. You'll also need to do reading from the text, and then you'll get to do exercises yourself. And the course grade is just computed from your homework exercises. There'll be each exercise is worth, most of them will be worth 10, a few will be worth 5, and so I'll just add up all the points you've got at the end and take a percentage of the maximum possible points you could have earned, and we'll do the standard conversion from those percentages into letter grades. So 97 to 100 is an A plus, 93 to 96 is an A, 90 to 92 is an A minus, and so on. I may be somewhat more generous than that scale. I won't be any more demanding than that scale. So there will be video office hours for the course. The first 2 will be Thursday, April 6 from 8 to 9 p.m. and Sunday, April 9 from 8 to 9 p.m. And then going forward, we'll see how many students are enrolled, and they'll probably be either Sunday evenings at that time, maybe later, maybe earlier. I'll set up some sort of poll online, and we may just do them by appointment if that works better instead. The video office hours will use the conferences section of Canvas and the big blue button program in there, at least to start with. The Canvas webpage has a bunch of resources that you're going to want to get familiar with. It has a syllabus, of course, the text. The text is also available through the Logic program, as I'll discuss in the Logic program video. There's a button in the main menu of that program that just opens up the text files. The text files are all PDFs. They're actually inside the program. So once you download the program, you've also downloaded the text, but you can also download those PDFs separately from the course webpage. There's a discussion board. So if you have questions about course material, that's a great place to post it. Another student may answer, and even if I answer, then the question and answer are available to other students. So if you email me with questions, I'll probably ask you to repost them on the discussion board, and there are settings so that you'll get alerted when there are discussion board posts. So they're each of the units, which have all the different files and videos associated with them. There are the conferences, which I've talked about. That's the video section. So that's what's on the page. The text, I mentioned, so it's an introduction to symbolic logic written by Terry Parsons, a former UCLA professor. It's available through the Logic 2010 main menu. It's also available on the course, so evidently it's free. So there you go. If you haven't done much math, then you may find the text, you might find it terse or wish it said more. I would suggest you might try watching the videos first and then look at the text instead of reading the text first and then watching the videos. If this were a regular in-person course, you'd want to do the reading before the lecture, but you can watch the videos whenever you want. There's no reason not to look at them first. So it's up to you, and of course you can read the text before, and you can read the text after, and you can watch the videos multiple times. But be flexible about that. Try different things out and find what works best for you. So right, and the text is available on the course website. So good. Homework exercises. So they're regular and important. Obviously, they're the only thing that constitute your grade, so if you want to do well, you need to do them, and they will be assigned regularly. But they're also important for your, so I'll tell you a little bit more about why they're important, but they're done in the program, and you'll submit them online through the program. And to see the assignments, you'll go to the assignments webpage. And the assignments webpage is a separate page from the Canvas webpage. And I'll talk about how to get to the assignments webpage in the video on the Logic program. You will see on Canvas that there's also a link that leads out to the assignments webpage. The assignments webpage is a webpage that's associated with the Logic 2010 program. it's not part of Canvas. So you'll hear more about that. That will have the actual specific homework exercises, the problems that you have to do. So it's important that you keep up with the work. It's very cumulative, and it takes time to absorb. And so if you fall behind and you don't do some work, then you think, oh, well, I'll just start doing the next amount of work. And the problem is that you won't have the understanding to do the current assignment because you hadn't done the previous assignment, and so then you might be able to get all caught up quickly, but then you've done all the work, except you're not getting credit for some of it because it's done after it's due, and it may not be possible to get caught up so quickly. In many cases it's not, depending on how far one falls behind, just because the material takes time to absorb. So don't fall behind. If you can, just don't. And if you do, let me know and we'll work something out. But it's really critical that you not fall behind so that the course work out for you. I really want that to happen, so please don't do that. Or if you do, get in touch with me as soon as you can so we can make sure that you get back up to speed. The program, so I've mentioned before, we're going to be using a program called Logic 2010, sometimes referred to as L2K. It runs on both Mac and Windows. You can also run it on Linux if you want to figure out how to do that. It's free. It's under development at UCLA. You will do all your homework in the program, and one of the really nice things about the program is that it provides you feedback, so you immediately know whether or not you've done the problem correctly, and so you can work on the problem until you get it correctly if you want to do that. And not only does it identify errors and say you've done it correctly, but it also provides you with some explanation of an error when an error occurs. So it's not just this is wrong, but here's why. So I found this program to be really useful. I'm happy that we're using it. I think lots of students actually come to really enjoy it. To some extent, it becomes like a game, so that's great. And if you approach it in that way, good. You'll be able to download it to your personal computer. In the section on the program, I'll show you how to do that, where to go, and so on. And there's a link to the course on the Canvas page. There's a link to the site from where you download the program. Okay, so what do you need to do then if you're going to succeed in the course, which you want to do and I want you to do? Well, so you need to watch the videos and review the associated slides. You need to read the text. You need to do the exercises, and you want to ask me questions. And you can do that on the discussion board or on video conferences. It's really important that you ask questions about things you don't understand, both because then you get a particular answer to that, but it also helps me to understand, to know where the students are, so that if I need to, I can do a little special unit or a short video or what have you on anything that's not getting through. So it's really, really good if you can be in touch with me when anything is difficult. As I said before, I prefer you to ask questions on the discussion board so that then other students can see the question and answer. So that's that. So thanks for watching.